According to the Electricity Control Board, the ECB electricity tariffs in Namibia have increased drastically over the past 10 years, placing a heavy burden on low-income earners and less affluent households. Electricity Control Board Manager for Economic Regulations, Phineas Mutota, elaborates on why electricity costs more in Namibia than in some Southern African countries.
You see, what happened is that in 2005, our cabinet took a decision that electricity tariffs in Namibia should reflect the true cost of supply, meaning that the government was not going to continue subsidizing electricity tariffs anymore. So what the Honorable Minister was referring to is that in most of the discussions, when the Namibian tariff is compared to some other countries in the region, we are comparing a tariff with a tariff that is subsidized in those countries. So in some other countries, the consumers are not paying the true cost of electricity because their governments are actually subsidizing that tariff. And in some times when the governments are not subsidizing, the utilities at the end of the day suffers and they are unable to provide for the service.
Asked how the National Electricity Support Tariff will accommodate Namibians, this is what he had to say.
The idea is then to make affordable or to make the normal general electricity tariff affordable to the Namibians. It is then approved by cabinet again, but it's going to be a cross-subsidy between the electricity consumers. What it means is that those that are not benefiting from the low tariff are the ones that are actually carrying the other customers who are benefiting from this tariff. How it's going to be implemented, it's going to be implemented on a limited capacity, saying that a customer or a household that qualifies will only be taking up that capacity up to a 15 amp circuit breaker. And if then the household is using electricity more than at a 15 amp circuit breaker, then it's not considered as a low consuming household anymore. So that is the mechanism that is being implemented. So how it's going to be rolled out is that the first 200 kilowatt hours of electricity will be then offered to this household at a much lower rate. And when that household consume above the 200, the above the 200 is then going to be charged at the normal rate.
The pilot project was launched at Oshakati with Oshakati Premier Electric, OPE, as the local implementing agent. The project is expected to enable the Ministry of Mines and Energy and the Electricity Control Board, ECB, to validate the benefits before the project is rolled out nationally next year.